37 years ago today is when The Simpsons first appeared on TV. Do you understand that when the show became a hit a few years later, it triggered a moral panic?
It is difficult to explain just how outrageous this shirt was if you didn't live through the late 80s. Like, the President and First Lady of the United States made it very clear that they thought The Simpsons were a symbol of everything that was wrong with the country. While the network and the producers had to push back against that and say, no, they were wrong, that kind of was the point. Showrunner James L. Brooks, in an interview with the Washington Post back in 1992, said, "I'm very wary of television where everybody is supposed to be a role model. You don't run across that many role models in real life. Why should TV be full of them?" Because The Simpsons were never supposed to be the Waltons. They were supposed to be satirizing families like the Waltons. Homer's oafishness and stupidity is hyperbole. It is a parody of the sitcom Dad. The problem is that The Simpsons became too successful. They bred imitators. They redefined the archetype, but not with their critique, rather with the surface level representation. Because implicit in Homer Simpson's critique is that sitcom dads should be more present and competent and caring. And instead, they became stupider and worse. And this is not a new phenomenon. It happens with satire all the time. It's happened with sitcoms before. It's even happened with sitcom cartoon families before. Because the Flintstones were also a parody of the sitcom family. Fred Flintstone was a hyperbolic, oafish sitcom dad, who then himself became the new standard for oafish cartoon sitcom dad, a standard that The Simpsons would then lampoon. But nowhere is The Simpsons' 37-year climb from the parodic, jokey periphery of pop culture to the very center of American culture made clearer than in the play Mr. Burns. A post-apocalyptic story told in 3 acts set in 3 different time periods that opens where The Simpsons are just that cultural script, that reference point that we all share. For that cultural currency transforms into literal currency, as the product of a traveling band of performers, not unlike the troupes that would have performed Shakespeare's plays in the 17th century. And then concluding with The Simpsons elevated to high art. Tragedy performed in the style of classical opera, complete with Greek chorus. It only came at the expense of, the whole purpose and soul of the show.